We'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of the Back and Forth Podcast Show. Today, man, we got a special guest, man, my homeboy, my player partner, man, Interstate motherfucking J, man. I'd like to welcome you.
What's up with it?
To the show, man. It's been a while, man. We've been supposed to do this about a year ago, man. You know, shit happens. But how you feeling, man?
I'm doing real good now. Blessed to see another year.
So you got the you sent a couple tracks to me. When can we expect something new, man?
Man, in the middle of March, I'm coming through March Madness, man.
And one of the tracks you sent me is featuring Chewy Low, man. How is that? How do you feel that, you know, you in the OG space now, right? And just being from out there and just knowing the era that y'all came from and just seeing them prosper and get bigger. How do you feel when you see them doing them?
Man, I don't even be surprised, man. Chewy been had to do it.
So
He just really getting serious with it, though. He been going in for a long time. So, you know, I'm not really they do surprise me. Them boys gotta go. They going in.
So when did you start getting into the music? What made you start rapping? What age were you when you was like, you know what? Let me take this serious.
Man, high school. We used to skip school senior year. Go to throw it in the game on Hill and Winds, man. Shout out to Mike Shees. The old Hill store, the original one. Skipped school, went to Scott. We used to go there, man, smoke weed and stuff. And just freestyle off beats, you know what I'm saying? We start recording, listen to ourselves. We start taking it a little serious. Doing it, we record, let people hear it. They're like, oh, hold on. They start feeling it. And we just used to really record a lot, so we was recording so much a lot back then, but we wouldn't let nobody hear it. We had to go to the studio for a hobby, though. Like, we don't...
And back then, man, studio time, it was kind of different. Like, what they used to charge a song, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like, so how much did you pay?
Man, what was he paying about, what, 50 of
40, 45,
yeah, about 45 a song.
50.
We used to do it by the song. It might take an hour and a half maybe to do a song.
So
That's back then. You got 5 people on one track.
Yeah.
Just playing, this freestyle, just going crazy.
With no hook.
With no hook, no nothing. I'm talking about back
16.
then, yeah.
And then, now, in Missy, you say you was rapping at a young age, but you also got caught up in the streets and the trouble. How did, you balance the streets? Like, did the streets ever hold you back from your music? Like, I know you did some times. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, that was in my older years after I graduated from school. I moved to Tennessee. No, I went to school for a minute at Central State about a year and a half. That ain't work out.
You went to Central State?
Yeah, I went to Central State.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Never knew that. And that's a partying motherfucking school. A real party
I said I got both worlds, though. I'm intelligent, too, though. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a lot of kids,
I wasn't raised like that, you know.
And a lot of people don't know that. Like,
I jumped off early. Seen some things.
When was your first time going to jail?
When I was, 21.
21.
Yeah, Tennessee.
And how did you even make it down to Tennessee? You can explain that, because I know you got a lot of ties, and I hear in your music that you got that funky town, whatever they call it down there, dog.
And my dude who lived down here, KP, he had moved down to Tennessee when he was young. So I went down there to visit one time, went down to a TSU homecoming. He was jumping down there, so he like, come down to Tennessee, come to Tennessee. I was trying to get out to Toledo anyways. As soon as, after I graduated, I went to school for a minute, that ain't work, I'll come back home. I went to Texas, let me rewind back. I was in Texas.
Yeah, you gotta go to the Texas.
Yeah, I forgot,
man.
I'm tripping.
I forgot all about that.
I went to Texas first. Stayed down there with my aunt for like a year.
I went to
Yeah.
Hold on, you crashed
my bad, auntie, yeah, when I crashed my auntie farm, trying to act like I know how to drive still down there, man. Left, came back here, getting in all type of trouble, you know what I'm saying? That was like around the time that one situation, you feel me, free tug. Back then when everything was going on, I went down to Tennessee. My dude KP was living down there. Went down there just to get away from home, see what's good down there, and I just never left, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up going down there moving too fast. I got caught up.
So how long was you in jail down there?
Like when I had caught a charge, made bond. When I was on bond, I caught another charge. I didn't know nothing about the system. You know what I'm saying? Railroaded me, I had a lawyer. Long story short, it gave me 12 years. But it gave me 12 years paper. But I was on intense probation, so I couldn't even leave. They had me reporting every week. all that. I was down in Tennessee. So, a couple years went by. Like around 2008, I caught a violation. I was in the car with somebody. He had like some weed or something in the car. It was something petty for real. They violated me just for being in the car with him. Did a whole year. Boom. 2008 to 2009. And I'm out again. Still on the same paper. I'm trying to get back home.
Did you come back here in between them times?
Yeah, no. Like, I come back here like to visit, but like come back down like here to stay, no. I've been down there. I spent all my 20s in Tennessee.
Like you, and what part of Tennessee was you from?
Nashville.
Nashville.
Yeah.
And I seen you had Young Buck man up here, man. How did y'all get down with that, man?
You know, I ran into him. He had some mutual family
Free
members.
Buck, man. I see he caught the case.
He had some mutual family members up here. We hooked up. I knew him from, he used to roll with Nate. You know, Nate was down there in Tennessee.
Washington. Yeah,
Nate
shout out to Nate
Washington, you know what
Washington.
I'm saying? So we was living down there in Tennessee all those years. That's when we hooked up down there. So I was rubbing shoulders with a whole lot of people down there.
And he was one of, because I remember Nate had the celebrity party here, and he had Buck, he had Chris Johnson.
I was with him.
He had a, man, they was going
Trina,
down out there. Trina.
Man, Lil Oaks, Lil
Steve Young, Vince Young.
Vince Young, yeah, he had it going down. That was big at the old Gators, man.
We on everybody back then, man. Them was the days.
And then you know what's so crazy? We talk about this frequently on the show. People that make it out of Toledo, and he's one of them, because to make it out of Toledo, and I didn't understand this till I got older and got into a kind of position where a person might look at you a certain type of way, like, you need to help me. It's like, why do people make it, they make it to that level, and everybody, let me hit that. They make it to that level, and it's like everybody turn on them, but nobody understand when you get to that level, you got to be careful.
Yeah, you do.
It's like, why do like the city turn on you when you make it?
I used to be around him, man. He was like, Jay, he said, man, more money I get, bro, he's like, the more power. He said, I got people calling me, don't never pop up. I mean, they never been around, you feel me? I seen it. I'm like, dang.
The first nigga I see that little
Call
city
from
with a
everywhere.
Lamborghini nigga riding down into the blueprint.
He looked out for me, though, right down there. When he first moved down there, I was already there. We hooked up. I ain't seen him in some years. He kept it. He was real.
And they, if you listen to nigga, we need you on the show, man. We need you to come on the podcast, man.
Yeah.
Then cut raw. I know he got hell of a stories, but let's get back to your story. So you in Tennessee, you get out. So what you do after you get out of jail and come?
Okay, look, 2008. So I got out 2008, 9/10. I'm still down there. You know what I'm saying? 2000. What was it? It was 2011. That's when I got in trouble. Violated again. Caught a charge. Made the bond. Came back home. Like, man, what I'm gonna stay down here for? Got family back home. I was trying to get back home anyway. They wouldn't let me go back. They had me on that intense. Like, you can't leave here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tennessee don't play.
Man, I just left. You know what I'm saying? I just left, came up here 2011. Was on the run up here, man. I was using my brother name and everything. You feel me? Like, for real though, I was up here doing what I do. Moving around. Left here, then went stay with my uncle in California. I was down there about 6 months. And I first got introduced down there. I was in Sacramento. Down there with my uncle. Yeah, Sacktown. Went down there and left. Ended up going down to Tennessee and got pulled over. I went down there and just for no, I'm supposed to have been down there. Got pulled over. They bagged me. I already had a violation, so I ended up doing 2 years.
And now I'm thinking to myself, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Now I see why y'all call the Interstate J. Now I know. Because you went to Texas, Tennessee, Cali, Toledo, and nowhere else you telling. I mean, you could have went in between.
Yeah, and I got like family in these places. Like, I don't just go out of town and be.
So what was it just had you moving
stuff.
like that? Like, what was it?
I don't know. When I was young, my mama used to take us out of town all the time when we was little. I just used to like going places. You know, my brother liked to stay at home a lot. We used to go out of town. I used to like seeing stuff back then. So we got a big old family. So I got family everywhere. So from knowing them back then, you know what I'm saying, I just kept a relationship. Like my cousins, I'll be with out of town. I know them. It ain't like I just found her. They my cousin, and I've been knowing them for.
That old school family love shit, man. We ain't, a lot of kids missing these days.
Yeah, like in Tennessee, man. Like I can go down there and put at the corner store. Like Arabs know me, like just like I'm here. Like I don't cut the GPS off down there. Like that's like on there. So I used to always come back and forth. Tennessee, Nashville. On through the way, I might stop through the Natty. Dayton, I got people all through there. Remember, I went to school.
Yeah.
So I got a couple dudes I done tapped in with, met
you're
down there.
Central State.
Yeah, build relationships with them. And I ain't never started talking. I ain't never lose contact with them, so I'll be having them shows in Dayton. Shout out my boy Ron C. He down there. He was throwing the parties back then. He like #1 party promoter in Dayton. Like I had when I did a show with Boosie and stuff down there.
Yeah.
He did that. Like I ain't pay nothing on nothing. He lined that up like, come on through.
So you gotta be.
Like,
So in between, okay. So what was the bid before you came home the last time?
the last one I did after those two came out, violated again down there in Tennessee. Did the last two. This last two, man, hurt though. You know what I'm saying? That was from what, 2015 to I got out like what, April 2017. That last bid was hurting though because I had a kid with that last one. You know what I'm saying? Then my mom got sick. My mom was
let's
sick.
get to that because we both, like, because I remember that happened with your mom's and rest her soul.
Mm-hmm.
And you got her on the chain. And when you went through your situation, I don't never really get to, and I got love for niggas, I don't probably won't talk to her, but I got a lot of love for you. But when I watched your situation helped me get through my situation. I lost my mom, a year later, through the same stuff, and it was just like, and I remember seeing you come home in the Guala video and watching that video, like when you go back to that, you like that was like a special moment, like that was real, like
man, that video is history, man. Ain't nobody in the history of here dropped nothing like that. Cause what I'm saying is like that wasn't no
playing that while you was in the joint.
Yeah, like I planned that. I said I want y'all to bring the cameras up here when I get out. That wasn't no let's shoot the music video, practice, act like you walking out. At the beginning of that video, that's really my first steps, me walking out. You know what I'm saying? That's really them giving me the phone.
Make sure y'all go download Guala.
Yeah, you feel me? That's really them giving me the phone like, boom, I'm on the phone with my mama, your son home. You know what I'm saying?
How did she feel when she seen it? Like the video when it was all said and done?
She saw it in her deathbed, you know what I'm saying? So,
oh man.
Yeah, she died. My mom died 60 days after I came home. So I dropped the video, you know what I'm saying? I got back home. And I'm off paper and all that too. The 12 is done.
And because at first, you know, you one of the people, how can I say it, that a lot of people scared when they first come home because it was a different area, it was a different time. But I can also say Body Rock can't put you, when I heard that Free the Homies and heard y'all.
Man, look, they put me straight in the studio.
It was like they just got you, and it's a blessing to have them type of niggas.
That's why I put that footage on that video. I said this footage, I'm putting this on my video. We got home. That's when he put me on Facebook Live. I ain't even seen a Facebook Live. They didn't even have Facebook Live. He just had Facebook. Put me on live. He played the beat. I called my boy Sharon. Shout out to Sharon. He gave me the Guala beat. I hear the beat. You remember that freestyle in the car I was doing?
Yeah.
That one. Played the beat. I started rapping on it.
Let me ask you about the beat. I gotta ask you about the beat because somebody else had the beat.
Right.
How did that happen? Like, how did you sort that out?
I called him and let him. I guess he gave me the beat. I just called him fresh out like, man, I need some beats.
Yeah.
We was rocking a little bit before I went in, so I knew he was hot. He like, man, Saran got you. He sent the beats.
He been doing beats.
I had so many raps in my head. I'm like, I hear a beat and I got something to already go to it. So I hear the beat, I just get to going in doing the Guala. I'm like, oh, that's it. That's it right there. So we went down, put it down, recorded. I recorded it.
How long did it take for you to record it?
Man, an hour.
Because that was all I needed.
If that.
How did you, like, when did you know it was just going to be a classic, like a hit?
I really didn't, man. I mean, I knew it was. I really didn't, you know what I'm
Body
saying?
Rock, was you in the studio with him when he did it? Yeah. Was you just like, he don't know what he got, or you was just like...
We've been doing it since we've been kids. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, look, drop the video.
And that's a different style.
So as soon as I dropped the video, that's my mom. She was having like her last couple.
If y'all want to know who that voice is on the audio,
yeah,
that's the homie, man. Body Rock, Mr. Roll
yeah,
on that motherfucker stuff. He gonna get on this thing in a minute.
Yeah, but she was having her last couple of weeks, so I mean, I was showing her the video. She wasn't really. It was to the point she really wasn't talking.
Yeah.
No more. She could see me shake. Now I'm showing her the video. She just smiled at me. You know what I'm saying? But I remember before then. You know what I'm saying? Her last words. My mama's last words to me, dude, was take off. I swear to God. Like the last words that she told me, bro.
That's deep.
Yeah, for real. That's, man, I'll never forget that. The last two words, take off. You feel me? I was telling her like what I'm about the music stuff. So It just be so much going on in the city too. You know, you would get unfocused real quick here.
Poured the cup.
So it's just been a whole lot going on in between those times. So I've been dropping mixtapes. Ever since then, I had the buzz, and I just ran with it. Dropped the tape.
And that first one, how did it fit? The first one, how did when it dropped and the response? You got some shit on there. You got a lot of shit.
It was crazy, and it's different vibes because I'll be recording in different places. That's why, like, you might hear me on one song, I'm singing a melody. Next song, I might start coming just talking raw street, and I might be twisting, rapping fast. I'll be in different moods, different places, be different vibes. I did have me and Body recorded half of it down in the A. We recorded in Sacramento, Houston, Texas. Like half the
I want to go to
studios.
Sacramento.
Yeah, have the studio sessions be like all over. So
Sacramento.
that's why
I want to go to Sacramento, man. I always, some of my favorite rap, like Sibo, all of them, like, just, them was the rappers I grew up outside of Tupac and other shit. It was like you said earlier, Lynch, all of them, I grew up, I was listening, X-Rated, all them niggas, and then you see the Garden Block, you hear now you got YouTube.
Soldier Slim, that was one of my favorites back then.
And before we got on camera, we talked about who was your influence? Like, who influenced you to rap? Like, who was you heard that was like...
Here or...
Just industry-wise.
Industry-wise.
Here and both. Let's do both.
Okay, industry-wise, I'm going to say... Well, as far as my idol overall, not just he wasn't the best rapper, but I looked up to Master P, man. I seen this whole... I was young watching this whole movement. How he had to... Man,
P.
It was P.
That's what I had to, and you can't find this CD on Apple Music or
Tupac,
Spotify.
Big and all them, you know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite Master P album? I'm gonna tell you mine because I know you can't find this.
Ghetto Dope.
Oh,
And Last Dime, too.
Mine was The Ghetto's Trying to Kill Me.
Yeah, that was hard too. But the Ghetto D, man.
It was like, man, Master P.
One of my favorite ones, Hot Boy. I was on Cash Money too. Hot Boy, 400 Degrees.
And we had, what was your favorite Hot Boys? Your first two? What was your favorite?
Juvie and BG.
Yeah, I agree.
I like Wayne too. You know, Wayne took off when they left. Wayne was hard too, but BG and Juvie, man.
So, like, right now with the music, what you... Before I even get to that, let's get to this, is because I want to tell you something too. Because when people come to my show, I want them to know, man, I ain't got you on my show just to get views. I got the shows to give you your flowers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we I think a lot of Toledo, like even CJ, you know what I'm saying? People, kids, like the dude Cashmere that was in here before we did the interview, he doesn't know who CJ. Like, he know, but he doesn't know who CJ is. He doesn't know CJ was on the Red CD, which would be the Ray Stone. He behind a lot of shit. Like, he recorded a lot of legends, and I want people to know, like, kids in the city.
I grew up on them, man. CJ Mack, man. Ray Stone, man. You feel me? Bubbled up, man.
Was they one of your influences?
Yes.
Philly P, man.
Philly P. Oh, man, what? Clemmy. The whole, hello, man. Janard, Key, all of them. Boys was hard.
And they was bringing up Havana Cash. A lot of people
Havana Cash, man.
Havana Cash, too.
I was listening to all that back in the day.
And he do gospel rap
I was
now.
on all that music back in the day. I don't even remember the old Crossroads, man. 1600, man.
Guess what? Body Rock. Before, matter of fact, let's get Body Rock. Get him a chair over here, man. We gotta get Body Rock on camera, man, because I gotta ask him this question. All right, we'd like to welcome the homie, man, the Mr. Road Runner, man, my brother from another man, Body Rock. We want to welcome you to the Back and Forth podcast, man. Y'all know how we do it.
Peace.
What? And I had told you I had a question to ask you. What CD was better? And this is a friendly question because I don't think it's a wrong answer. The Chip and No Remorse or the Red CD?
Chip and No Remorse.
Chip and No Remorse. Hard. That was hard.
Backstreet nigga around trying to
George No Remorse, man.
Hell yeah.
Hard. These kids, man, if I could find that CD.
Yeah, they was tipping.
I had it, somebody stole it.
Them boys was tipping back then.
They was going
definitely
because the
Every side had something, man. You feel me out, man? What?
That CD right there is the most slept on Toledo CD ever. Because people will be like, what is y'all talking about, man? These niggas, real hip hop niggas in Toledo, I know music. But that motherfucker, like I said on my last episode of Gutter Day, that CD remind me of what the nigga in Hustle Flow was talking about. He's like, when they find this motherfucker, they dig this motherfucker up, man. This is Toledo. That CD had it all, and when them niggas was flowing, just them two. it was no features but BJ the Hog.
Back on
BJ.
back.
Man, he going way back.
Yeah, man, listen, man.
Backstreet.
Backstreet, man. Out there, Alien Miles, niggas on
The tree. Yeah.
The tree, yeah, that was
the tree, man.
I was a kid when they had the tree.
Definitely.
My mom used to get your ass on the porch while them niggas out there type shit.
Scott days, man. Always on Hunt though.
That's that real West Side shit.
And shout out to my nigga Chili P, man.
You already
Yeah,
know.
shout out to him,
bro.
He keep dropping. He ain't stopping.
But Body Rock, man, what you got going on musically, man? You do music too.
Yeah, I'll be keeping my shit in the archives and shit. I do a lot of shit, but
Cause you is nice, like.
I don't just drop a lot. I be having to watch what I say, man. I be thinking it's a big picture. They got a telescope.
Do you think the hip hop police is in Toledo?
No. I mean, oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a nigga that like a different rapper and he gonna tell on the other. yeah, about police.
So
Look just like me too.
I want to get off. I want to touch on that
disguises
too.
and everything.
man, touch on it. The mic on,
Yeah,
man. The mic is on, man.
Yeah, Toledo, I want
Yeah,
to touch something with Toledo. Because everybody drop a compilation and do what Detroit niggas is doing. It'll be a better picture for the city. It'll be a good look.
And I tell niggas that all the time, because I say some people will be like, some niggas will be looking at it like this, people not follow me. Some people like, oh, y'all want to be like this, y'all see them, but what them niggas is doing, man, they generating money, and they doing a lot of shit that, man, they say what you want about them. If we had the unity some of these other cities have, man, because we got some cold motherfuckers out here on that thing, man. And everybody ain't gonna follow suit, we understand that, man, but if you just get 75% of this motherfucker together, it'll be amazing, man. And the blueprint is, much people want to agree to it, the blueprint is of I-75, for real. A lot, and we just put we'd be unstoppable, man.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Man, we the beginning of 75 North, bro.
The beginning.
Michigan, Ohio, you can't go no further. You're going to be in another country, man. Canada. The beginning of 75. We go all the way to Florida.
yeah, that's crazy. I thought about that when I was driving.
Yeah.
Like, damn,
Top
I-75
to the
straight.
bottom.
75 go straight to Florida, man.
Top to the bottom.
Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida.
And now that both of you brothers have been in trouble, and I want to keep bringing it out. I ain't on no Gale shit, but I also know kids listen to this a little bit. Because when we was kids, we listened to shit that we probably wasn't supposed to listen to, and we got a lot of game from that. From the E40s, all that sort of shit I grew up listening to. But I want them to know that y'all got past, and they can come above it because y'all doing music, y'all doing something positive. Body Rock, you educate, like, I don't think you understand what, you kind of been on the activist side for real.
Man, that's
Yeah,
brother
A
rap.
little bit like we
Man,
don't got that
Malcolm,
around.
man.
A lot of what you say, and I commend you on what you say, and I commend you because motherfuckers say certain shit, but a lot of them, it's a different. And my nigga B, he do it too. He the first nigga I ever seen that just to go down there and fight them people. You ain't him, man, and it's crazy.
You gotta fight them. You don't fight them and you sign your rights over to the wrong person. You sunk. They feed you to the system. See, I say they can us every day.
And I think people and the young cats that's listening to this, like, these niggas have passed. These niggas done made
Yeah, it's always a start
and
over.
look at, man, and some people don't believe in the big homie shit, man. You gotta look at everybody ain't your big homie, but niggas like this, right here, when these type of motherfuckers come around, you gotta gather. And the world move on game. The gas is in the world is game. Game is the gas to the world that keeps the motherfuckers spinning.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like you two brothers got that.
Yeah, I get
And I
embraced
appreciate y'all.
everywhere, all around the world.
Yeah, that's the difference.
I
man.
get love. I get love in my
Real,
hood around
man.
the city too, but shit, you know, the city of Toledo, shit, if we don't stick together, they gonna beat us. You feel me? It's a bigger picture around here. And for all the young boys, y'all is in the city, don't be throwing up them gang signs to them blocks, to them streets.
We got
Cause
to
we
smart.
really don't own them. You ain't got no title, no deeds to nothing in the neighborhood or the street you so-called claiming. Don't throw that shit up, man. They're gonna throw you in the courtroom. You're gonna be fighting for your life. You're gonna take a plea, being scared, knowing you can go to trial and win.
And even with you know, I was tripping out. I was watching a Vlad interview before I got here, and he had the nigga, was it one of my James? What was the other nigga name?
blinded cops.
Yeah, but some niggas go in there and say it. Some niggas, he ain't never tell it. He'll tell. I watch some niggas like, no, I ain't gonna talk about that. But like the Tekashi shit, like I think a lot of young individuals looking at him. It's a lot of them running around.
He's a snitch. I don't respect him.
Yeah, Tekashi ain't right, man, and Jim Jones ain't right for baiting him. You know,
He baited. You think that was a call? You think Jim baited him?
Yeah, but he got some brownie points for that. Jim done got caught doing something.
He baited him because
He
I'm
done
like,
baited him.
what made you just even have that?
But I
conversation?
told Tekashi jumped in the game and really went to cities and beefing with, with real
niggas.
people.
I seen him with the Slim 400.
So I knew he was on something. Either you trying to fit in or you really with it. He wasn't with it, you know.
When I seen him with the big bodyguard, I said, nah, he ain't. But the nigga will fuck me up with it though. Niggas have all this good music, man. Everything going, just throw it away, just being stupid, being a follower, man. And that's what fucked me up about him. I was like, damn, that little nigga. I caught one of his shows before and it was crazy.
And you can't do music and still.
Oh, they go crazy over
in the
him.
streets.
Man, we was in New York, man. They was down there going, when we went down there for
Everywhere. They go crazy. They still gonna go crazy over.
That's the big question too, man.
Oh, he ain't shot. His career is not shot.
You don't think it is?
Oh, man, they gonna respect him on, man. He gonna get out there.
I wonder who the first rapper who gonna step over and fuck with him.
Shit, once you get.
And look who decided to join the party, man. My favorite co-host, my one and only co-host, Miss Selena Monique. Man, why are you late to the party?
Because you didn't tell me what time.
How you gonna put that on me?
I got the text message right here. And how many times I called you.
I was busy.
You was busy.
You text me, you said I can't make it. I got a date.
I did not say I had a date. Why would you just lie like that? Why would you just lie like that?
You did.
I thought you was married.
To who?
Oh my goodness, we learn something every episode, man.
No, I did not. All I did was
I'm just asking. He said something about a date.
Why would you listen to him?
Who is you married to?
That's what I want to know. Who am I married to?
Nobody.
She makes so awkward.
Put a name on that.
That's what I want to know. Shoot.
I thought you was married to my dude.
Who?
Who I just asked you about?
Man, stop playing with
I know.
me.
Oh, you talking about
Her school.
Wow. You're supposed to be on my side.
Hey, this ain't how this supposed to go.
I'm weak.
Hey, so we got this segment we do, fellas. Before we get back to what you're talking about, because we were supposed to, because she was late. So
because you didn't tell me what time.
We talk about that later. I did tell you, but
absolutely not.
Listen,
no.
I'm about to learn something else new.
Not enough at the thing.
But we got a grill, y'all. We got this thing that we call a grill. Y'all know what that is? Well, go ahead and grill us.
No, I ain't grilling them.
Why you don't want to grill them? Why?
No, keep doing what you was doing.
Why you don't want to grill them?
Because y'all just grilled me.
They don't feel good, do you? Shout out to Drake. They don't feel good. I finally got her, Drake.
It's my show. I don't care.
You got to grill them.
I'm not grilling them.
Oh, my goodness. Cut that part.
I knew her. She ain't gonna grill
I ain't gonna grill him.
She's supposed to grill him. It's his segment.
It's gonna turn into grill.
Barbecue grill.
You childish.
Get him though, grill.
You're supposed to grill Interstate.
No, I like him. He cool. I'm not gonna do that.
So you ain't like Drake? You ain't like Rocky? You ain't grill. You grill Sade. You grilled your friend.
It's different.
She know Jay serious.
Yeah, I'm not about to grill him.
I'm ready though.
No.
You gotta.
No, keep going.
It ain't even grilling. Asking me to somebody. You're supposed to ask.
No, y'all was already talking about.
Let me grill him.
Go ahead, grill him.
Go ahead, body bro.
No, we ain't fucking with him. He ain't part of this shit.
All right, now let's get back to the point about And that last part, y'all just cut that.
He just answering questions. He ain't
We get back to the features, man. Who are some of the people you would like to work with?
Where? Here?
Yeah.
I mean,
You said you was getting back to the feature game.
just whoever reach out, man. You know, I got a couple I like here. I like to, with Chewy and I'm doing, my boys. Lil Rob, Polo Gang.
Oh, you got a song Polo against pretty.
Yeah.
hard.
What's the one dude that performed at the Rossi?
Oh,
Who you say?
Who?
Gas Gang. You know, I fuck with everybody. Not everybody, but you know, I fuck with a handful.
So we can expect
It's
that.
hard to me to, man. It really be hard for me to be getting into other people's music for real. That's why I say I'm trying to
Why
get
is it
off
like
it.
that? Why is
Cause,
it?
man, like,
Is
you
this
know,
because
that
you
shit-
on the Dr. Dre shit? Like I just be saying to
nah,
myself.
it's just like some people you be knowing, like, they can rap hard and rap their ass off.
But they lying.
They lying, bro. That's why, like, I be seeing, like, how far a lot of people, like, you might hear them or they done went out of town and blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, you gotta just come with you, just be yourself, man. You can't be rapping these fake tales and some people know y'all for real. And it ain't true. I can't get into it, man. You can say the hardest shit, bro. Like, I can't get into it.
But I
bro.
also think a lot of artists too that's really.
I mean, sometimes
doing-
people
some of
act
them-
extra, but it be getting out of control. It's out of control.
Some
man.
people gotta. I think some niggas didn't realize when you, like you said earlier, Rock. You can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Once you get to that point where your talent can pay your way,
Yeah.
you gotta know when to snatch it in. Because some people will take it like what you said is just, oh, I gotta go out and shoot a motherfucker. Then I can go, no, if you did it before, it's cool. That's what the mic there for, talk about it. But
Yeah.
you
I ain't
can't
really-
never just not do nothing.
I ain't
like
really
you said.
getting paid right now for no rap. Like, I get little checks here and there off of my TuneCoin and stuff, but I'm in the investing stage, man.
Like what
They
was
wanna
some
do
of the
say
best
you-
ones
Like, within the music, you gotta invest. You gotta invest first in your craft. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Just with anything, with the bag, all that, whatever you got going on, you gotta invest in your stuff. You gotta be in invest stage first before you start seeing some result. You can't jump out here and not spend no money on yourself, put no money in, expect to jump out here and start getting all this show money off the jump in.
And I never heard you really
you gotta
complain about
spend some
support
money
either.
to move around though. Like, you just can't just pop out here unless you just come out and just get a hit and you know what I'm saying, and just take off. So I'm in investing stage still. I ain't just took off all the way where I need to. I'm to the point now I'm just ready to like just start traveling more with it and stay.
Cause you go bar for bar with some of the best of them.
I can.
And that's I'm glad you kicked that. That's a lot of game people don't look at. So some people just be like, boom, wake up. Y'all supposed to support me. You know, you
And
gotta invest your time.
Everybody
your money.
watching, just sit and think. When of y'all ever heard me come weak? I'm coming hard consistently every time, man. I think I gotta start recording more and get more focus on it. That's what I'm doing this year for the spring and for the summertime. And so when he beat this case, man, we're going to Cali, bro. We about to take off.
Better believe it.
And how do you
Definitely
feel about what
that.
he said about the?
Definitely being that.
How you feel about what he said about the basically the studio gangsters, the guys that rap and don't really never ever did it.
I mean, it's cool, but you paint a different picture to. I mean, that shit gonna get you back, man. Shit. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna
Not
tell
for
you.
real.
You can't rap about no, you know. I mean, you might as well if you got an opportunity to speak, you might as well speak about something powerful. You feel me? Or speak about, you know, something what you really got going on. You know, you ain't gonna be able to. Or if you gonna go commercial, you feel me, and do that dance shit like they want you to do.
I'm saying that's cool too, man. I'd rather
know
just
that.
be yourself, man, and then talk, you know.
But that's how it be, because
Yeah.
a lot of people is artists, you feel
Yeah.
me, and it's different type of music, it's rap music, it's trap, you feel me, it's Atlanta, how they doing it in Atlanta right now, and it's a lot of us, Toledo people, that really can use the auto-tune and do that and sound just like, you know, some of the rappers. So if you got a chance to do that. Go down there and take that shit down there and take over. Go where it's at.
And that's part of
You know what I'm
investing
saying?
there too.
Yeah, for sure. If you gonna do that, you might as well go where it's at, popping, where everybody else doing it, and come up with the move.
Cause I never seen y'all like complain about the. I see a lot of rappers complain about this person don't support me, this person don't, or this person. I never seen y'all really complain. Y'all just work all the time.
Hell yeah, because my kids listen to me, and people go. I done went out of town, and people hear us rapping, pay for $800 studio sessions, Asians and shit. Like, oh,
Man.
just buy us a beat. Well,
For real.
Google, you can rap to this weird shit. You be like, what? Like, yeah,
For
we
real.
can rap to it. Take us to the studio, and just because he liked the beat, so he wanna it was like he produced it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they slapping.
Basically.
They be slapping our shit out of town, bro.
Yeah, but they play our shit out of town because we be fun.
What is y'all favorite city to travel to?
Damn. One city?
I like Florida.
You Interstate J, and that's Mr. Roll one.
Man.
So they don't call y'all that for nothing, man. What is your favorite city where you just get to and you just be like, man, nigga, I'm home?
I like Miami.
Houston, bro. Ain't nothing messing with Houston.
Yeah,
I don't go as much,
Houston,
but
yes,
Houston, bro. Feel me?
I like this.
I like the Bay Area too, the whole Bay Area. That's where I've been at.
I've never been to the Bay.
That's where I've been a
I've
lot
never
lately.
been to that LA and none of that. And you
Yeah.
why you like Miami?
It's not about me.
Haitians and dreads.
Oh man.
No.
Uh,
Look at the Haitians at all. No. At all.
Why what's your favorite like what attracts you to Houston?
Man, it's like a gumbo pot, man. It is. See, down there it's the biggest city in the South, but down there, like the cost of living ain't just through the roof down there. It's where everything at, man.
It's a melting
Man,
pot.
I'm telling you, man, in Houston, bro.
the clothes, everything.
Everything, bro. Everything is lovely down there. I can't explain. You gotta go see it for yourself. Whoever been there, know what I'm talking about.
Okay, and let's go back to the Toledo music scene. Who we talked about the red CD, the green CD. After that, who was just like y'all just could never just stop slapping outside yourself?
At what time?
Any era, pick your era, your favorite era of Toledo music, and your favorite artist of Toledo music.
I listen to Chewy every day now.
But that's your favorite era now.
I mean, I've been knew we had it, but now
Yeah,
I'm back.
yeah.
You talking about back then? Every
Yeah, I'm
day?
talking about back then.
Wow. If I had to say one though, right there.
Just pick. It's a
Shit,
tough.
my little niggas.
It's a tough question.
What you just say again?
My little everybody in
Your
the
fa-
hood that did music.
Your
You
favorite.
gotta name one.
Your
Young
favorite.
Thug,
Young Thug. Niggas forget about Young
E-
Thug.
Man, it's too many. That's what I'm saying. What you-
Hollow and them, the young.
Just what was your favorite era of music? Just not artist, the era. Cause
I liked it
my
back
mind
to-
personally.
Early 2000s.
Mine was Philly P, and them and Jacking for beats and all that.
Yep.
That one was my favorite era. That was an era. That was a good era. Now I'm not gonna pick my era was probably after. I think my era was after that. I think it was around the Magic Wine.
Yep, that era too.
That was
Yeah.
it.
See, I was still
That was that
around there.
era.
I was coming back and forth.
That was
That
the
era
I'm talking about that era. Cause
Yeah.
Philly, because I feel like him and Philly ain't dropping enough. When they did they CD, I think
See,
people
but-
only remember they CD together.
See, but you don't know when Magic was really. Magic used to rap inside and throw in the game shot with soda pop.
Don't.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when every
Trey Ball and all
But no,
that.
I'm talking about the era, and you right. I remember that era, but I'm talking
Hey,
about the
Magic
era
too.
when
He'll go.
it was just like now everybody
Don't
from the north,
nobody in the-
south,
don't
east,
nobody in the
everybody
history
going,
of
like,
Toledo music.
buying that shit.
I don't nobody. That's one thing I say about Magic, man. Don't
Magic.
know.
I mean,
don't
when
nobody
Magic
in the
the
history
king,
of
he sold more
Toledo
records than anybody.
got more music than him.
Magic made more
Nobody.
money, probably off music, than a lot of people in Toledo, Ohio, that ever did
It's
music.
right now.
They're gonna do right there.
I'm talking about the return of
Here
it,
you go.
going his own studio, dropping this shit, and getting a return. Yeah, it paid for itself.
I think if that era, and it go back to I gotta always go back because guess what I told him to do. And I don't know if I should say this. He probably gonna be mad. If we can find one artist,
Jay,
that one artist that one artist that can remake Ray Stone Night Till Morning?
You said I can do what now? You said I can remake it?
Me. I'm about to call Stone. I need that.
Because he sung the chorus.
On everything. I think that was LC.
That was LC on there.
Yeah, it might have been LC song.
BJ.
Was it LC
BJ on there too?
CJ?
That was Tai Chi singing on the hook.
I thought that was you.
Night Till Morning. Nope.
Yeah, that was.
I was salty when y'all made part 2. I'm like, why
Oh
would they
yeah,
remake
Ray
it?
Stone. If Ray Stone was on if his shit was on iTunes,
Swishers, rolling,
He'll
Henny,
be-
porn.
Man,
hey,
bubble or nothing, man.
if he could
What?
put all this shit on there, he get paid.
That boy painted a real picture.
Man, Night Till Morning.
Man,
You
they
got
went
that
no video,
song?
nothing. Man,
You got that?
Y'all don't know shit about that, man.
You do? Man, if you
I'll
don't
pay you
get
right
it-
now.
Man,
Well, man,
Why
we
you
can stop this show right now. I didn't hear that.
For real? Oh yeah, I gotta
That
hear
first
that.
album with JL,
Yeah, but BB King.
BB King, man. Shout out to my nigga LC, and he bout that. He is like, fool. That nigga LC, the BB King.
BB King was hard. And who a lot of people forget about too, like you said, H Cash.
Yeah,
And
man.
Starlight, the little girl.
Dang, I forgot about her.
Little girl, she was hot.
I forgot about her.
She was hot. Jeezy.
I like, I think Lane Flintstone.
yeah.
Man,
Used to
yeah,
hear about
Lane. Oh,
Lane,
man.
niggas
Lane.
forget Lane.
Lane used to go to
Lane
Texas
a
and be
monster.
rapping. He came back hard.
Yeah.
Man, he used to be tipping like Paul Wall and them used to be tipping back
Yeah,
in the day.
he was ill. He had a song with the Red Alert niggas, the T-Clan, all them.
Oh yeah, they
Man,
hard
he
too.
And then Rocky was on the
Man,
end
yeah,
of it.
Red
That
Alert.
crazy.
That was them little niggas. They hard.
Yeah, them niggas was, man, I seen T-Clan a couple months ago, but it's like,
Be white.
B-White, people forget about
B-White.
B-White. Who else was out there that was just, and I can't wait to get Clemmy on it, man. Y'all ever said, I know y'all said that.
Let me still to go.
Clemmy was that. I remember when he came out that 24s beat, man.
I used to always wonder when did Clemmy write. I ain't never seen him write. He just always.
You know what? Somebody else said that. Man, I had hosted this mixtape, man. I went to ask him, like, nigga, I ain't never seen you with a pen.
About your boy Big Hurt.
My nigga Big Hurt. Yeah, shout out my nigga Big Hurt.
Man, what?
Big Hurt. Yeah, throw it too.
Come on,
man.
Started chopped the screw without the
Yeah,
machine.
Big Kirk calls it pain, man.
He was chopping screw without
Without
the
the
machine.
Man, I'm weak.
Big Hurt was. Mike Sean was a go-to. Mike Sean. Back then, though, he was doing a lot of shit for the city because there wasn't that many studios. Not for
It wasn't.
us to go to.
Not for them type nigga. Frank, you had to have that bad nigga with Frank.
Yeah, it wasn't no studio like that.
I had a bad CJ, and it was CJ. When did you break off your own studios from Frank?
Shit, probably in like 2009, some shit like that. Nope, 2006.
Man, I gotta get all you niggas on camera. I got all the Bubble Up niggas on camera.
And one of the hardest CDs that was out was that was it. Did he do a 2K when Busy did that 2K?
Oh yeah, people sleep on
That
Busy,
shit was
man.
hot.
I'm serious.
Little
That
Busy.
shit was hot.
Little Busy. It's a lot of talent, man.
Before I went to jail, he dropped that shit. That shit was hot.
Y'all was out here, right? Y'all was out there. Was y'all out there when Sting dropped the disc? How was the reaction out there with that?
Stink Bomb used to rap about
Oh, he
me.
went
He
crazy.
did?
Yeah, he used to rap about me.
Oh my goodness! I never knew. We done broke broke a story, man.
I remember they came throwing the game, trying to record when we was kids. Brando made him leave, like, hell no, nigga, y'all ain't we ain't listening to this shit over here.
Somebody's body in the he was going in.
He said they gonna find me. He said they gonna find me in Mac cover. On Mac cover and dumpster.
Mac cover in the dumpster, nigga.
You say he gonna be in the pile with the fishes?
Yeah, he gonna find you in the pile with the fishes. Yeah, that's when it was rapping though. You could go back and forth.
That's when it was rapping, man.
Nah,
Nah,
nigga better not put a nigga on the sub.
you put a nigga on the song. Nah, you did it.
The club gets shut down. The motor bag.
I don't do that. I don't do that like that.
You don't get into the battle rapping.
No,
But yeah, we come with
I ain't
this
gonna say
compilation.
nobody's name on no song.
Back then,
Oh, you
they
ain't
was,
supposed
I don't do that.
back then they was.
I don't better not
that-
say mine.
I remember nigga Rocky did Norman, man. I was like, always looked at that nigga different, man. I was like, God damn, man, you just dissed my dude. I just want to speak to him. I was like, man, you dissed my dude. I was like, man, if Norman didn't rap, that's what made him more fucking. If he rapped, I wouldn't give a fuck. He didn't rap back. Like, rap or nothing.
And Al Sheed.
LC's and KP, man.
Man, listen, man, KP, man. Listen, man, we on live. I know KP watching.
Al Sheed and KP.
KP need to drop a quick place. Now got 1,000 songs, man.
Yeah, KP hard.
Yeah,
he got
he
some
hard.
shit on SoundCloud. I ain't even. I'm just rocking this shit. Listen to it all the time for months. It was KP the whole time.
It was.
I swear to God.
KP got some shit, man.
Yeah,
My nigga Big Ray.
I got some shit with him.
Yeah, MJ got some shit.
Like, what is y'all associate, like, about rap? You, both of y'all.
Some media. Yeah.
How do you feel when people say things about I? Because there's been a lot said lately about him.
Sorry,
Do you think it's like a Jim Jackson syndrome, like y'all just mad because he young and he created his own narrative and
Man,
he's
it's
doing
in his genes, man. He a Banks.
Who said something about it?
it a lot, man. Barbershop talk, man.
That's my dude. That's different.
My
I mean,
guy too.
He in his genes. It's in his genes. He a Banks.
Is it? I
His
think
daddy was around stars and shit. Boxers and fame and shit.
That
You
nigga
feel
getting
me?
picked up from football press and STS. That nigga was about everything. And he one of the people, man.
And he bogarted his way in the game.
Yeah.
Fuck you. If you don't,
Yeah,
I'm
we got
famous
the
too.
best
You don't think I am? Yeah, in the world.
Distribution
I
and
be
best.
them, I be them broke niggas too, though.
I
man.
got the
Be
best
hating
promotion
shit.
in the world for sure.
I be them broke
Shit was all
niggas.
on
Be
You
hating.
got niggas
Dirty.
standing on the
Right.
corner with signs in different
Right.
cities.
He just like everybody else, nigga. Like nigga, he doing his thing. Like,
He on the E-way when you cross the border.
would you
Had to cross the border. They got him, man.
would you say he's
he
the
up
best?
there.
Would you say he's the biggest to ever do
in the city?
it? Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For sure.
A lot of people
Self-made.
might
Did
not.
it himself.
yeah.
I think
Tony been
Nobody
doing this
done
since he was a
that.
kid.
since a kid, he ain't never came weak. With anything he was doing.
He been doing it since a kid. Yeah, he did it, and he said
Because I feel
he's at the bar, but he can pull some people up. You feel me? But shit, that you gotta think of staying down all that money, all that shit invested. It ain't too many people, that can,
Yeah.
play so many foods. It only come with so many seats at a table.
Yeah.
So when people be like, "Oh, niggas don't do this," that's how I be.
Yeah.
That's my nigga. Call him every day, talk shit. Any other, areas. I talk to him every other month. Talk to him, a pull up scene.
Yeah.
I ain't, and we have not. We know. I know I'm gonna do a song with him. He
Yeah.
gonna do a song with me. We just ain't did it. I ain't rushing him.
And some people
He ain't
will be
rushing him.
angry at you about that, and I'll be like,
Oh,
damn, that's
man.
fucked up, people. Because like you said, nigga, we know, like you said, Tony,
Cause they had the time. Shit.
Yeah.
And it'd be and I just like seeing, I like to see more unity with us. And
Yeah,
just because that person don't rock with you, I mean, you gotta dislike him or down talk him.
Yeah,
Let it go. Some people don't know how to live. Everybody want to be tit for tat with anything, and it's fucked up that there's an era like that.
You just gotta let it.
Yeah, and
for
I
real.
be hearing so much stuff. Like, I'll be like, nah, this about all type of stuff. I be
controversy
so in
sell,
my
man.
own world. I really don't even be preparing. Like with a lot of people, I really don't even be knowing what a lot of other people be having going on to a certain
Yeah.
extent. To even be knowing all this type of info on other
But-
motherfuckers. You feel
But
me?
it'd be awesome. I'll be
I
looking.
got too much shit going on myself.
And I like what the Crips and the Bloods was doing. I don't think I think that should be highlighted.
That's not that. That's unity.
That's unity.
Yeah, that's
For
what
them,
you
for
need.
Lil Ron, them back in the day, you would never seen that.
Yeah.
But for them to come and do that
Yeah,
together,
them
man,
boys hard,
I think
man.
they need to be saluted a little bit more. I think that should have
for
been
sure.
just like they put them in the paper for
Like they
making the
doing
gang
what I'm talking
songs.
about though. With
Exactly.
Detroit, how the Detroit niggas do, you supposed to do that.
That was
Every time they
really
do
like
something-
some. That was really like some 2020 banging on wax. You
Yeah,
remember the whole banging on wax?
Yeah.
And they really
Yeah,
fuck with each other
yeah,
outside.
the old-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
put
old
it
Blood and
together.
Crip CDs.
Yeah, that shit.
The red tape, the
Yeah,
blue
come
tape.
on, man, banging on wax,
banging
nationwide
on
rip
wax.
riders. Yeah.
The motherfucking blue tape. Pirates
Yeah, they
and
hard.
Love.
Kente
Yeah.
and
With the computer love,
they
big.
kinda
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Man, it's a rumor that that's a woman rapping that first verse
Oh no.
on Pirate Love. If y'all know what we talking about, man, it was a CD back in the day, this album back in the day. This when tapes was
Yeah,
out.
on tape.
And Throw Down Sounds
Yeah.
was open.
It was a Bloods and Crips tape.
It was a
Niggas
Bloods
from
and
LA,
Crips
they-
tape.
They used to make
Crips
a.
on one
They used to
side,
make
Bloods
the
on the other
A
side.
side and the B side, bro. The Bloods on one side and the Crips on one side, man. It's called banging on wax. Dude.
And these niggas was really in the
It was
game.
real
Pyro
banging
Love,
back
all
then. You don't
that.
know about that? You don't know about
I'm
that?
not
Yeah, you
young
know
like
about that?
That shit was hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know
she
about
know
banging on
about
wax?
that.
She know about
Yeah.
banging on wax.
That shit, man.
Banging
It was
on-
crazy.
And what Lil Rob them and Kente, Pookie,
But Rob the
Chase,
dope.
man.
He the hardest.
he the hardest.
Yeah,
He the hardest from the city. Chewy got the crumps on, but Lil Rob the hardest bar for
They need to
bar.
drop another album. That album
Bar
was, when
for
you on the
bar.
album? Ain't you on the album?
Who?
Chewy. You ain't on that album?
Which one?
The Locked In shit.
No, I ain't on that.
I thought you was on them
I ain't
albums,
on
man.
that.
But
We just got some new
even when
shit we
listen-
did. I ain't even
You
like.
sent it to me
Yeah,
last
you
night.
like that?
I like it.
You hear that, Dolo?
I like. No, I ain't get that to Dolo.
That's the one with me, him, and Chewy on there.
I never look at the name. You sent it to me.
That was him on them at the beginning.
at the beginning. Right.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that Dolo.
And I think if you drop more, we talked about that. I think Body Rock, man, you got it too. Very slept on. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I
you
keep
give
it like that. I'm
game
gonna
too.
come
Y'all
out
both
now.
give game. That's why I like listening to
Yeah,
it. Y'all just
anybody-
saying, y'all ain't just on the mic just talking.
And anybody who ever recorded with me or ever recorded me,
Yeah,
man, I'm in there, man. I'm talking about,
that takes skill.
man, work ethic crazy, man. I can do 2 songs in an hour.
All right, now before we get up out of here, Body Rock, I want you to. I watched it live the other day. I want you to educate everybody on how to handle the stuff with the law within the city and how to be smart. Just what was the advice you would just give that man that's jammed up in a situation like we all have been?
I mean, if you gonna hire an attorney, make sure he do his job and shit. Study it.
Thoroughly.
Go to the grand jury yourself and make sure that they accept the charges and not the municipal courts just sending it or forging it over to common pleas. Make sure the grand jury really wanted it, divided it over to common pleas, and go to trial. Because you don't go to trial, your civil rights, your constitutional grounds, and always speak. You know, because if you don't, the lawyer got your civil rights.
Yeah.
You know, and the state is systematic. They gonna get you even if it's for a seatbelt.
If they want it, they gonna get it.
Yeah, they gonna get you for some money. So,
Preach, brother.
you know, definitely go to trial. That's how if everybody go to trial, they gonna have to get bigger buildings, bigger spaces for bigger paperwork.
And they're gonna slow down.
And you gonna come home when you go to trial. Because the Supreme Court's got to go over your stuff.
Man, Body gonna be a pastor, man. And like, what?
I'm telling you, he can really listen to him. He can really be a lawyer.
No, I give him about, I give him like 50 years, man. He gonna be a pastor, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Reverend Rodney.
I'm so deep behind it, I don't call myself African American or black.
He's gonna be a pastor, bro.
Feel me?
And like
I'm more.
another 10.
Appeal my probation conditions.
You signed the paper.
You got what misdemeanors?
No, it's a F5.
No, you already on paper. Might as well
Oh, it's fresh though. They just did that shit.
get the Wizinator and go down there and drop that clean. Yeah, but you know, don't be scared to fight them, man. And if you wanna represent yourself for some stuff and get counsel and you do the pro se.
You can really be a lawyer, man. This is crazy.
Most definitely, because if your lawyer, he's sworn to protect the courts, so he gonna go with the courts over you, man. Believe that.
So, with you, man, what you would tell that young brother that's probably in your old shoes on his way to his new shoes? What shortcuts? I mean, what game? What advice would you give him to get to where you trying to go?
We gotta watch our surroundings, man. Think first. That's some shit out. I'll just do it now though, but that used to be one of mine. I'll do some shit. You feel me? You gotta think, man. It's all up here in the mind.
So, wrap, I want to thank y'all, man. Interstate.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Never get off your grind, man. Whatever you got going on, whatever losses you take, stay on your grind, man.
And read. Cause slaves couldn't read.
Most definitely read. Educate yourself.
Better read. I'm telling you.
That's the best tool they probably gave us.
I swear to God.
A book, man. A book, a powerful thing. They say you want to hide something from a nigga, man. You put it in right.
Period. And make it pay for
Then they
it.
gave you social media. It's like, well, I kind of blind you from reading the book.
I swear to God.
You'll go read some bullshit that way, man. You know, that's one thing. I want to thank y'all, man. And this is anything you want to say, my late co-host.
Wow. Sorry, y'all. It wasn't my fault though. Somebody didn't tell me what time to
Man,
come.
you text me and said you weren't coming.
Nope, that's
Man,
not
cause you
my
supposed to
fault.
been here.
It's
as soon
his
as we
fault.
hit the door.
It's his fault. I'm always
Man,
I'm always the
listen.
first one here, actually.
Who you think you have an attitude the most? But she don't show.
And if no, she don't have no attitude.
Thank you.
Gutter Dave is a community leader. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
bruh. I never
I'm dropping
knew
an
that.
episode. Probably. When you gonna have it done?
Gutter
CJ?
Dave, the
For
truth.
real, I'm gonna put some money to his foundation. He got a foundation.
Yeah, hands
I ain't
on
know
hearts.
that.
And he the one. He started the coalition for the bars where they might have to open some of these bars back up because he got them to erase the point system.
Mm-hmm.
Like the point system basically was, like you said, happened down the street. If you
Yeah,
get
the
caught at a
conduct-
bar,
the
you get to
conduct.
6 and they gonna let your shit a nuisance. They don't
Yeah,
matter if it's true
yeah,
or
the
not.
conduct report on the bar.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he got him to erase that point system.
Yeah.
Man, he ahead of the Doug Center. He getting stuff trying down there. When I did that shit on Halloween, I only had like 2-3 days, and he found it because I knew it was gonna rain. So I'm like, man, let me find a place. And I called Gutter Dave. He like, man, shit, as long as the kids can work there, I'm like, shit, come on. He worked there, got the candy in like 2-3 days, man. And how successful he been. He had he in the art commission. Oh man, a lot with city council, man. I tell this nigga all the time, it's like we talking about you can be a lawyer. That motherfucker can be the mayor. But he said he don't want to run, man.
He better. And everybody in this community got to push his foundation and they'll give it to him.
A lot of people don't know, man. He's the reason the underground stayed up.
That's why they lock us up. That's why the judges,
Yeah.
that's all the Duharts and all the lawyers as judges now.
Yeah.
They like niggas ain't pushing their campaign to doing it. We ain't doing nothing for y'all. That's how it go.
Cause I got some trouble. That nigga, you call it Dave. You like, man, Dave, what you know? He like, no, they can't do that. I'll be on my way. And he come down. He like, shit, Malcolm X, kind of like y'all all are. I think that's probably what we need unity on too, man. How smart you is, smart he is. If y'all just take an hour of time, everybody like y'all come together, man. Psst.
We need somebody to talk like T-Page, but
Yeah,
got
sure.
the polish like, you know
Look,
what I mean?
T-Page got sense, man. This ain't
Yeah,
one
he
that
do,
motherfucker
but I'm
got some
saying,
sense.
like,
T-Page,
you gotta be
Somebody
educated,
to
man.
man, T-Page is very educated,
Yeah.
man.
There's some, you know what I'm saying, with that not scared to talk like how he is.
T-Page told him motherfucker kiss his
Yeah.
ass.
Right.
Yeah, see, I done been around a lot of people, smart people. I done been, like my dude, I got a homie that been out of school since 9th grade and been smart. He's smarter than a lawyer. He's never, ever gonna get a lawyer and the lawyer is gonna...
So whack.
No, Wacko just declared his nationality and just on a higher level DJ. He ain't getting no lawyer and the lawyer he telling you exactly, the lawyer be like, no, we can't do that. He like, you can, you feel me, and really showing you feel me, and everything work for him. Feel me? Really.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, for real, and they don't expect us to know it. You feel me? But we don't study what they study. We don't. These books cost $700, $800 a book.
They went to school and did that
You
shit.
feel
Mom
me?
and them put them through school.
They putting them through school. They can just read it freely. We ain't gonna pay that $700 to buy it.
That's the,
But rich people, a normal person with some money, with $300,000 can start a law school by buying the books and just letting people read it. That's what Nipsey was doing, buying shit, building spaces, and let people just work for free. Come here and study. Come here and, you know what I'm saying, build science, new technology, all type of shit. Oh, he was about to have flying. They was had drones is dropping off packages
dropping off your food and shit, probably.
And his own kind took him out. Man, that's what. So this is the end, man. Once again, I want to thank you. We got off into some this deep, man. I think it's gonna be one of them episodes. Motherfucker gotta keep rewinding this motherfucker. So
Yeah, you know, we can get up and get on the hotline. I'm following.
you know what I'm saying.
No, you just come to me.
Yeah, that's a wrap, man. Another episode in the books. I want to thank Body Rock and the stage today, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Real game session. This was a therapeutic episode. Be Visions, man. Appreciate you, brother. CJ, man. Appreciate you, brother.
I mean,
For me and my co-host, we out.
I've been seeing.
Dun-dun-dun.
Dun-dun-dun.
He's